What's happening, guys? It's Boxing Lowdown and I'm back here with another video. Now this is my post-fight review to KSI v Logan Paul 2. Yes, I did actually watch the fight. Now KSI wins a split decision over Logan Paul in Los Angeles at the Staples Center. Not without a little bit of controversy though, in my opinion. Now there were two bits of controversy during this fight. Now let's start from the beginning. It was a 6-round contest, 3-minute rounds, first professional fight for both men. KSI and Logan Paul, you know, they had their first fight in Manchester last year, resulting in a draw, which has obviously led to the rematch. You know, there was a lot more hype around this rematch with regards to Matchroom Boxing picking it up, it being showcased on DAZN, and it being on pay-per-view again. So it'll be interesting actually to see the numbers. Like, I'm really actually kind of curious to see what sort of numbers this did, because the projected numbers for it were huge, especially going off the last fight as well. But let's go on to the fight anyway. So going into the fight, like I said, it was 3 6-minute round. No, sorry, it was 3-minute rounds, and it was for 6 rounds contest as a professional fight. These two, again, we're not expecting like KSI and Logan Paul to be looking like Lomachenko in there. You know what I mean? It's like these two guys have never had an actual professional fight before. But, you know, they showed some good conditioning in there at times. Like, even though KSI was blowing after like the second round, you know, like they did well to hold out until the 6th and for it to go to the decisions. But I thought KSI did well in the opening round. I thought he was busier than Logan Paul. I thought Logan Paul has adapted a good technique in boxing wise. He had a good stand-up style. He was pushing out the jab, even a double jab at times. So that was pretty impressive. But then going on into the second round, KSI, again, he was just a bit more busier, but Logan Paul was a bit more controlled. And then going into the third, I believe that's when the knockdown happened for KSI. He knocked down Logan Paul. I think it was a bit scrappy, not gonna lie. Like, he was swinging some punches a little bit, swinging away at times, KSI. But I believe one of the punches did catch Logan Paul in the midst of it, and he went down. The referee did not rule it a knockdown, which I believe it was. And Logan Paul was allowed to continue, but I believe that should have been a knockdown for KSI. And then going into the 4th round now, this is where the real controversy was. Logan Paul knocked down KSI with a beautiful counter uppercut. It was a good uppercut from Logan Paul, to be fair. But in the midst of it, again, you know, these two are not professional fighters, but you know, in the midst of it, he caught KSI on the back of the head, and that's an illegal punch in boxing. That's what you call a rabbit punch. KSI went down, but you know, the knockdown was legit. Like, it looked like a clear knockdown to me. And the referee not only ruled it a non-knockdown, he deducted Logan Paul 2 rounds. 2 points, sorry, not 2 rounds. He deducted him 2 points from that knockdown. So it was very weird. Like, I haven't seen that before. I know people can get disqualified for hitting at the back of the head, but it wasn't intentional in my opinion. I thought that KSI was on the way down anyway, and I thought that could have been a knockdown for Logan Paul. However, it wasn't. He got deducted 2 points, and then going into the last 2 rounds, it was really up for grabs, I think. So KSI and Logan Paul in the 5th round, I think Logan Paul did enough to win that, definitely. And then KSI was busier in the 6th. So I didn't actually keep a running scorecard, but that was pretty much my observation. When it went to the scorecards, KSI managed to eke it out by split decision. Probably the 2-point round where Logan Paul did knock down KSI, but he got 2 points deducted. That is probably what cost him the fight. But I think KSI was probably busier overall. Yeah, difficult one for it to really score. I think most people believe KSI did enough to win it. I don't think there's much controversy there, but I do think that the 2-point round probably halted Logan Paul there, in my opinion. But anyway, I just wanted to say on this fight, man, but I think both men represented the sport well. I thought that they both gave it. They were all in the ring. They didn't embarrass boxing tonight. So fair play to both men. They both looked in very good shape. KSI was actually, both men were blowing actually after like the first couple of rounds, but they stuck it out. You know, they fought, and you know, that's what we like to see at the end of the day. You know, there wasn't nothing for us to really. There was no like embarrassing moments like what some people were saying. It was a bit of a circus act going in, but in the ring, both of these men, you know, they did what they had to do, and they fought with a lot of pride, and they knew a lot was on the line for both. So who knows what happens here between these two? I'm not going to pretend like I know too much about KSI and Logan Paul, because I don't. This is not really my sort of thing that I delve into too much, but I was intrigued, which is why I watched the fight. So I guess you can say that for a lot of hardcore boxing fans like myself. So let me know your thoughts on it anyway, man. Drop your thoughts and comments in the comment section below. How did you score the fight? Do you believe KSI won it unanimously? Do you think Logan Paul was hard done by the referee? I think the referee's performance wasn't that great in this fight, in my opinion. I don't think that the referee did very well on those 2 knockdown calls. I thought KSI should definitely have got a knockdown, and I think Logan Paul should have got a knockdown. So that could have affected the fight. But let me know your thoughts anyway in the comment section below, guys. I'll catch you on the next one.